Welcome to Off the Cuff Rants with Chumming with the Spirits after we've had too much to drink.
After hours.
Some of us have had too much to drink.
After hours.
After hours. After dark.
After all day.
After all day.
At a Parachum. I mean, no, at a Paracon. And no, it wasn't even a Paragon. It was
Welcome
a
to 1-900 Chumming with the Spirits.
Data rates may apply.
So we kind of wanted to go just off the...
Yeah.
You need a bib?
Evidently, my lip's not the same.
I got it. He's still dripping. You're still dripping.
Your mouth's all the same after OG.
No, it's all numb.
Chumming with the spirits, knocking on the unknown. Round the fire, we tell tales of the places we've gone. Raise your glass for the things we can't see. Three fools just drifting in eternity.
So we were going to kind of do a mashup of characters.
We are going to do this. Okay.
Why is one of the cameras...
Yes, that's that one.
As long,
Okay.
as long as yours is okay, don't worry about it. Let's
Oh,
go.
wait a minute. I can fix this even better. Oh, wait, we can see down the hallway, so when your shadow creatures show up again.
Yeah, that's not fucked. Okay. So we want to kind of do mashups of characters, and I wanted to throw one out there
Let's do it.
real quick for you.
It
All
better
right.
not be DC versus Marvel. Go ahead.
It's Image.
No,
versus Marvel.
this isn't Marvel or comics at all.
Okay.
So, you ready for this?
I am.
Frankenstein
Oh, shit.
or Gozer, the Gozerian from Ghostbusters.
Oh, that's
The
easy.
god versus
Yeah,
the
that's easy.
made man.
Hey, he has a flesh totem. Golem. Easy.
A man defeated him.
Gozer.
With a proton
Yeah,
pack.
3. Or was it 4?
It was 4 the first
Yeah.
time. Technically, it was 4 the second time.
Frankenstein can't even tie his fucking shoes.
Now, if you said the keys, like the hellhounds, then I would give that to Frankenstein.
All right. So let's revamp that a little bit. Frankenstein or Solomon Grundy.
Solomon Grundy.
That's a fair one, isn't it?
Solomon Grundy. He's too strong.
I'm saying Frankenstein.
No.
So are we doing Frankenstein from the DC comic?
Yes.
No, I thought we're talking Marvel Universe Frankenstein.
No, they're both DC characters, so they're not in Marvel.
I got to take a bow on this one.
So in
I'm
this
saying
one,
Frankenstein.
I would say Frankenstein because Frankenstein uses weapons,
Yep.
and Solomon Grundy doesn't.
I know nothing about Frankenstein. I just know who Solomon Grundy is, and he's dumb and not impressive. But
No, well,
But he's a
technically,
brute.
he's the anti.
Superman,
Well, no,
No.
no, he's
That's
the anti-Swamp
Doomsday.
Thing.
No. Doomsday's like the Hulk.
But he's anti-Superman. He's General Zod.
Yeah, well,
In
that
the
was the
movies.
movies.
Yeah, I know.
In the real world, in the comic book series, he's actually an ancient Kryptonian that got experimented on a whole bunch of times.
That kills Superman. That's the death
Yeah.
of Superman by Doomsday.
Yeah, I'm out. Yeah, this
But
is
yeah,
DC.
so-
I can't answer this.
So, like, Solomon Grundy has been
Born on a
canonized.
Sunday.
Yeah.
Christened on him or something Monday.
He went from being this resurrected dead guy with very little memory to actually being one of the opposite of the Swamp Thing. Swamp Thing represents the green, which is the life force of the earth.
He represents death.
He represents the death force and so he technically is very powerful, but not really smart.
yeah. That's all I knew about him.
And then on the DC side, which they just released a series, animation series that's really good.
Yeah.
The robot's hilarious.
The-
about the killing Nazis.
God. The monster.
Not Monster Squad. It's
That's a great movie, by the way.
Monster Squad was hilarious.
Oh, I still watch that.
Agents of Mayhem or something like that.
Yeah, we'll have to.
Yeah, I
we'll,
can't
we'll look it
remember.
up. Anyways, DC versus DC, I would give it to Frankenstein because of the weapons and his intelligence. Because he's not a super dumb monster
No.
in
Okay.
DC.
Yeah, I'm thinking of Universal.
Universal, yeah. But I mean, to me, if you go Frankenstein,
You got spit
should
up all
that
over your
be
screen.
Frankenstein versus werewolf?
I'm going werewolf. Wolfman, you mean?
Wolfman.
You know, that's tough. That's a tough fight. You got something that's strong and fast and agile. So, are you going Universal here?
Yeah,
Because
yeah,
they
he's
did
going universal.
battle. They did battle each other, right?
And Dracula was thrown in there too.
Yeah.
Dracula over any of them. Universal,
Oh no! So that was the problem. That's why Dracula wanted to control
Frankenstein.
Frankenstein's monster. It's because he was capable of killing him, whereas the werewolf wasn't able to really touch, Dracula because he could mind control him.
Which
it
is-
was that trifecta
Yeah.
of
One can beat one, but the other one can't beat that one. It's like,
Yep.
it was matchups.
and you throw the zombie in, which I never understood.
When I went to
Just
Universal
run.
Studios, and you're right, I love those old films where they're doing a crossover, all fighting each other with Boris Karloff and all those guys.
Lon Chaney.
Yeah, what a legend. As a Universal and the whole haunted house at Universal Studios, it is on my list.
I've been to it.
They get you to go there and run through that. You've been to Universal doing haunted horror nights?
No, he hasn't done
I've been to
that yet.
Universal.
Okay.
And
Haunted Horror Nights are fucking amazing.
It's
Pardon my language.
It's so, you know how Universal's adult, like an adult Disney World.
Yeah.
It's at the next level.
if some
Adult.
asshole comes up to me to try to scare me with a hatchet
It doesn't
or a
happen. It
chainsaw,
doesn't.
I'm kicking
Those
him
are-
in the nuts.
They
Those are
can't
scary
touch
zones. Those-
they
those are
can't
scary
touch
zones.
you, so they're
But saying that, they had that whole
Loopholes.
the whole
everything.
haunted house. It was like werewolf versus Dracula, who wins, and at the very end, you see Dracula holding the head of the werewolf,
that's cool.
of Wolfman. Yeah, it was fantastic.
which doesn't kill them.
And they regenerate
Yeah.
Yeah, they get pulled back together,
unless
'cause-
silver bullet.
unless it's silver that he used to
Or Wolfsbane,
get Wolfsbane.
Interesting.
which is a plant.
Really?
So going back to that, Swamp Thing, or the creature from the Black Lagoon.
Swamp Thing.
Oh yeah, you have to take Swamp Thing. Easy,
Okay.
too powerful.
Way too powerful.
Yeah.
And because he can survive
Much
underwater.
much stronger.
Much stronger.
Regenerates.
information, tentacle. He can bring
Yeah.
plant life in and just grab the creature
Yeah.
from Black Lagoon.
It's not even.
I'm going to keep throwing these out there. I hope you guys don't mind.
Not
No.
even. Not even.
No,
a fair,
I mean, but
not
the
even a
creature
fair
fr-
fight.
To me, back in the day, I think the creature of the Black Lagoon was probably the more scary of all of them.
Just the way he looked,
The
right?
way he looked and the way they filmed it,
Yeah.
where you see somebody swimming
Yeah,
and you
yeah.
know he's down there versus the werewolf and Dracula. I mean, they're scary too, but that to me, the creature from the Black Lagoon was the one that really was like, oh my god,
I've got two really good ones.
because
coming up.
probably the water too. Yeah,
Well,
You don't know what's
absolutely.
down
The
there.
murky water.
Yeah,
is-
and the what they did in the film was revolutionary at the time. Filming the underwater scene of it trying to grab the lady's legs, that was unheard of at the time.
which preludes into Jaws.
Yep.
in my
Like
childhood.
30 years later.
Later, that used a lot of the same
Yeah.
tactics. Don't show the creature all the way.
And tactics as well.
Well, really,
Yeah.
Tactics.
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 So, Spawn or Ghost Rider?
Oh my! What a great matchup! Because Ghost Rider is just
Thank you.
blown up in power. I mean, he's
Well-
really got nuts, right?
But the original one was
He's pretty tough, but
no.
he
The
can
original
be
one
beat.
was as powerful as Mephisto.
Well, he could lift 10 tons. Mephisto's 100 class strength. There's a lot of. I would give Mephisto the edge on that. Saying that, Spawn. I mean, can you beat Spawn?
Technically, yeah, but it's one of those. They're almost the same coin per se because they're regenerated vengeance that has tied back to chains and the.
But how do you do Hellfire on that?
But you don't do Hellfire.
You
do
can't.
Pin and Stare.
That's what I meant. But how do you do that? Because he has no regret of what he's done.
Oh, but it doesn't matter. The regret. You're getting all the people that you
Didn't
killed.
affect Galactus.
Well, because Galactus.
Had no regret.
Well,
Because he did it for a purpose.
well, it's because
To live.
he has to. Well, it's the same reason why I wouldn't work on Dracula. That is how they sustain their life.
But
They
would,
have no other choice to make that.
But with the regrets from normal humanity before they transform.
Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying.
Effect.
Spawn's killings as a mercenary
Yeah,
has a
we-
chance could cripple
Yeah,
him.
okay.
But
I
that's
can
why
see that. I
Galactus
can see
had
that.
none because he never had.
Yeah.
one
No,
before.
I think you're right about that. So
But that's the only thing
you'd
that
have
he
to
has.
you'd have to
Because-
tilt that to Ghost
I
Rider.
mean, the
You'd
change
have to
would-
do that to
yeah.
win.
Oh,
right?
you'd have to. Yeah, that's the only way he could.
Because
beat him.
Spawn's just as strong, if not stronger.
They have the same chains. They have the same hellfire. I think the Penton stare would be the determining factor, but it would
Penitent.
have to either be
Penitent.
penitent,
Penitent.
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 You go pet yourself.
Whoa! Listen.
I'm just saying it has to be Johnny Blaze.
I'm going to
or
say
the
60-40.
or the Punisher one.
I think it's a good fight.
Well, I guess.
Oh, the Punisher took everybody out, right? When
Yeah, well, or
he
the
went
guy
after
that was-
Galactus. How cool was that?
Yeah.
So I'm curious. I think you need to ask William some of these too.
Who? Well, you know what? When we get that stuff up on our podcast, we
Yeah.
will.
What the hell, Will?
You're not that busy,
Bill.
Billy.
So Superman or Deadpool?
Oh, that's
Superman.
easy. Yeah, there's not.
no, not even close.
Damn it.
He would nuke him, and I mean,
He'd just throw him in the sun.
that's how Wolverine finished him off. Finally, he pushed him into a nuclear reactor, where he couldn't regenerate. It was fantastic. Go ahead. And Superman is a nuclear reactor.
Mephisto or Azrael?
I don't know a lot about Azrael. I can't.
You're talking the DC Azrael.
Yeah, I don't know.
So
nothing
that
about
there's a
it.
human Azrael which took over for Batman.
No, I'm talking about the supernatural
So
Azrael. from
if you're
DC
gonna
Comics.
to me, if you're gonna pick a DC, it would be Lucifer Morningstar.
But what do you think about the matchup between those other two? That
I gotta go with
Azrael,
Mephisto.
I'd go with Mephisto.
Yeah.
Like I said, you would literally have to pick Morningstar
to beat them.
to be on the same level, and I think I would give it to Morningstar because like a lot of people don't realize like the Lucifer, the TV show, is actually based off of the comic book, and that's literally the second most powerful creature in.
So
DC.
you're talking DC Mephisto? Oh,
No,
my
no,
bad.
no.
DC Lucifer,
Okay.
which is Azrael
Against.
Mephisto.
I don't know because he is so cunning and patient. I mean, he'll wait hundreds of years for that advantage to come up and take it.
Yeah.
So it's kind of like a Batman strategy. He's a strategist, right?
No, oh, absolutely.
Oh yeah. Deathstroke or Taskmaster?
First time around, I would probably. Say
You're looking at me like
No,
quit with
You
the
think
DC
Deathstroke?
shit.
I think Deathstroke because if Taskmaster survives,
He has the upper hand.
he would then take him. Deathstroke is a lot of people don't realize Deathstroke is what Wade Wilson's Deadpool's based off of.
Yeah, he is.
Batman's only beat him hand to hand tactics a few times.
He almost said tactics.
Tactile.
I'm going to disagree.
those
I'm going to take
tectonic
Taskmaster because I've seen the first appearance of Taskmaster, which I have. Great comic book.
He can't dodge a helicopter.
No, Moon Knight showed that, but he took on the whole Avengers and held his own against them, meaning Iron Man, Captain America, all those guys, and he was able to hold his own, and that was against the Avenger. Deathstroke can't do that. Deathstroke,
Yeah, but I mean,
Deathstroke would get beat by Captain America.
but should Taskmaster be able to handle Iron Man?
No.
But he has
I know that's
because he
but
has the
they're-
Captain America abilities. He has that.
Well, yeah, but he doesn't have the vibranium shield, and you shoot through
What
the
kind of
shield.
shield does he have though?
Tempered steel, because
Is that all it is?
Yeah, because like they almost
Is
took
that
his
it,
head
bitch?
off. Moon Knight almost took the. Well, it actually wasn't even Moon Knight. It was Marlena, his girlfriend, shot it and took a chunk out of the shield.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Oh yeah.
But
Now,
for
if
him
he,
to
had,
re-
if he had the Captain America shield,
Yeah.
totally different.
But he was able to deflect arrows and repulsor blasts when he was fighting the Avengers. I'm going to give it to Taskmaster.
Yeah,
We'll have
I'm
to
just-
disagree. And that's
I'm-
okay to disagree.
Yeah, I think they overpowered him because he's supposed to be a human that can duplicate any.
Is he human or
Reflex.
is he mutant?
That's a
with that
tough one.
ability.
He had, with the ability, technically, he'd be a mutant.
I think
but,
so.
But he's not superhuman strength.
He is not
So how
He's
do
not.
you deflect a repulsor?
with the shield. Angle it. I don't know.
That's what I'm
I'll
saying.
have to
Like-
read the comic. And I
like,
got to
read
go
it.
back in my storage and pull out.
There's a reason why Moon Knight effed him up, and he doesn't want to mess with him.
Moon Knight
he's-
because Moon Knight don't care.
Yeah.
So
Well, I
here's
mean, but that's the deal. Is like Taskmaster has a limit. Yes, if he sees it, if it's physically possible for a human, he can duplicate it. That's why.
But he has to see it first.
Yeah, he has to see it first. But like he's fought Captain America multiple times. He knows his fighting style, which is technically puts him up there on anybody else. Like he
Skill level,
skill
right,
level.
yeah.
Like first time with Batman, probably would take Batman.
Yeah, I think so. Well,
Here's an interesting one for you.
all right, here we go.
You ready for this one?
I am.
John Constantine or Van Helsing?
Constantine, he's a
Yeah,
dick.
I agree. And I don't know DC very well, but I have to take Constantine on that.
It's because he likes Keanu Reeves.
I love Keanu.
I'm waiting for. I'm
He's a-
excited for the
Their
second
second
one.
one, yeah.
He's a real man. I mean, he's a real dude. So that off subject, he's a great guy, man.
Oh, yeah.
just
No.
just a guy that can walk off someone's show because they're morally wrong or he doesn't agree with what they're saying. I
Here's-
have nothing but.
This
kudos
is
to
an
him.
interesting one that I'm interested in. Professor X or Lex Luthor?
Professor X.
Yeah,
Lex Luthor does. If he has prep time, maybe, but Lex doesn't know about the mind control stuff.
What about Lex Luthor or Kingpin?
Kingpin.
ooh, good. Are you talking about a fisticuff battle,
So just one
or
on
just
one.
just trying to get each other and get
Now,
take the
if
other one out?
it's a long game, Lex Luthor. If it's a long game where they're like he's trying to take over the city from the Kingpin, Lex can do that.
Okay.
If it's they show up and the Kingpin knows about him doing it, he's going to take Lex Luthor out.
But see, I don't. If we're talking just a territory, I'm going to give it the Kingpin. But if you're going to go over like the whole continent, or
Domination.
something like that,
Yes,
then
exactly.
Yeah,
Like if Lex was planning to take over the region,
yeah,
he could do it. But if he went and tried to take over, say, Hell's Kitchen,
yeah, Kingpin.
no, Kingpin, the minute he knew somebody was encroaching,
So it depends on scenario.
but
Okay.
but yeah, if it came down to, the scenario.
Again, fisticuffs. No, Kingpin's going to whoop his ass
Yeah.
too.
Punisher or Taskmaster?
I think that's happened.
Actually, I think that, that technically.
So I'm
Frank's,
going to take Taskmaster. I love Frank Castle,
Frank's handled Wolverine.
but not well. Yeah, I mean, he lost, and
Yeah, but he still went
he's got
around with him.
and he's got his ass beat by Daredevil, who Daredevil I don't take lightly either because of his super reflexes and all that. So
Well, okay.
I'm going to take Taskmaster.
Which version of Frank Castle? Because if it's the Warzone, where he absolutely doesn't care.
Yeah. I mean,
Doing it to Punisher.
there's bomb explosions and
Yeah.
stuff like that. He'll kill everybody just to make his target gone.
Yeah. No, I mean, that would
I'm
be
alive.
like,
I shouldn't
so
say
if
that. I
it's-
should say
yeah,
I'm
if,
alive,
if
right?
it's that version of Frank, he's going to take Taskmaster out.
Yeah.
If it's the normal Frank Castle, I would say, yeah.
If you're talking on a rooftop or alley or in a building, I'm giving it to Taskmaster.
Yeah.
He's too good of a fighter.
Green Goblin or the Joker?
Green Goblin,
Green Goblin, easy.
superhuman strength.
All right.
Yeah, I mean, technically, Joker has mild superhuman strength because he's crazy,
Yeah.
but not at the level of
Yeah, he's lunatic strong.
yeah, pretty much
Penguin or Kingpin?
Kingpin.
Yeah, not even close.
Okay.
Hell, you'd whoop Penguin's ass.
He's more of a tactician.
And that's not a dog on you. I'm just saying it. He's not. He's not.
Sound like it, but okay.
He's not a guy that goes toe to toe with anybody. Really, Yep. That's not his thing. I think I'm not a
Yeah.
DC guy. You tell me.
Godzilla or Thor?
Thor 1 already. I already read the comic book. It happened last month.
Somebody hadn't read it.
Beat him twice in the same comic.
Thor or Superman?
Okay, that's.
I'm full of
What
You talk
Superman?
You talk Marvel boys or DC boys. You're gonna have two different.
favorites of each.
It comes down to what version of Superman. If it's Golden Age Superman, Thor's getting his ass whooped. If it's modern day Superman, which is from
Because of
Man
fun.
of Steel or earlier from the 1990s,
Even up to Absolute. He He's a lot weaker than what he used to.
Oh yeah, no, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Well, it's because like the original Superman and Superboy Prime are not weakened by magic. They're only weakened by kryptonite. And toe to toe, Superman beats him. But when you're talking about Man of Steel and up, where they really nerfed him, Thor, not even Odinson, with all the powers, regular Thor with his hammer beats Superman. Now they did do a crossover,
And Superman won.
and Superman won, but that was more of a popularity.
It was, and he said, "Hey, he has the toughest fight I've ever had." But it wasn't. So here's my.
We also
And I'm going to agree to disagree, not disagreeing, if that makes sense.
Nope.
Okay.
didn't make any sense.
So Thor and Superman both on the same strength level. Okay, I'll tell you their absolute. Superman can fly at the speed of light. Thor can fly at 3 times the speed of light.
And move at the speed of thought.
He can also, when he's fighting, he can move at the speed of thought. That's not just fighting and fighting. That's just movement. Also, one has got trained by Batman. One's been trained for hundreds and hundreds of years. If I have 2 heavyweights, and one is a more skilled fighter, I take the skilled fighter without the hammer.
Oh, that's fair.
So that's how I look at it.
But that's actually how he defeated him. Just Thor relied on the hammer.
Yeah, in that crossover.
And Superman caught it, which
But-
he had never had that happen before, so he wasn't prepared for that.
Yeah.
And that's because in DC world, Superman has caught the Orion rod and broke it, which is equivalent to a god-like weapon like Mjolnir, the hammer. Superman is one of like 3 people in the DC universe that can do that. So when he comes over, it's kind of like that Batman prepared. If Thor knows he has that capability,
He's not gonna-
Thor's going to be able to beat him.
Well, he's not going to use the hammer.
Yes.
Yeah. So I think.
Brings the hammer.
So, and this has been a big ongoing thing all over TikTok with Marvel versus DC. You really can't bat an eye at either one. I'm going to go with Thor because I think he's a more skilled warrior. I think the same strength class. They both can fly at certain speeds. I think they both have the same kind of capability. If you look at Hyperion, you look at Gladiator, and some of the other Century knockoffs of Superman, like Superman has the power of 1 exploding sun, Century has a power of 1,000 or 1,000,000 exploding suns, and Thor killed him.
He's in my next one.
Okay, so that's how I look
Yeah,
at it.
no, that's fair.
And
I'm having fun with this.
I'm not absolutely disagreeing with him because I think you make a lot of good points. But
So, you ready for this?
sure,
Century or Black Adam?
Century.
Damn, I thought that was going to be tougher.
No.
not at all.
No, because Black Adam. So that's the whole thing with Injustice. When Superman loses it, even Black Adam with his magic abilities and his magic weakness, he effed them all up. Like
It's the people above me.
if Superman loses so that's the only thing that makes that's besides kryptonite, his moral compass is what makes him the Boy Scout. If that's not there,
He's supreme,
yeah.
right?
Yeah, that's literally Supreme was written based off of if Superman didn't have that, he left Earth and gave up his humanity, came back and was just decimating people left and right.
I was reading it, and I'm an Image fan,
Yeah.
and I was like,
Oh, they did send-
And by the way,
right
they're
now.
out again. They're making Image comic books again. They're even putting out the new one.
I
the
like
older
their
ones.
Thor version that they had him.
I
in.
thought it was great.
Yeah,
Got his ass whipped by Supreme though.
took his hammer.
But you're seeing, yeah, because he needed to keep himself healed. But he was doing like a helic spinning real quick against these super villain bad group. He was cutting off the top of their heads with his fingertips.
Oh, shit.
It was just brutal. I'm like,
That's
oh
awesome.
my god! But he is the equivalent of Superman. That I don't give a f.
I mean, that's also where Homelander comes from. Is
Yeah.
like if you have Superman raised by the government, what happens
Yes.
Yeah.
when you have somebody that's nearly
Off the cuff.
indestructible and
But yeah, I agree with you 100% on that.
So,
But I mean, they've kind of delved on that on Thor on the recent, like, if he's no longer really holding back. Well, I said
Well, look what he did to Hulk. I mean, well, yeah.
Yeah, the Hulk. But the one I sent you with Iron Man,
Yeah.
what
I love that. I have that book.
I know
you
you
have that book?
Yeah.
It's I have the whole story.
Yeah, no, that was
such
a great-
That's a
yeah.
great one, right? But I really love the one you sent me with Hyperion and Thor.
Well, at the
fighting.
very end, and
Dude,
they're like the
I
Beyonders are coming through.
I
It's like,
love that.
yeah, Hyperion's, yeah, no, that was a great story.
Tearjerker,
Oh, yeah.
tearjerker.
Batman or Iron Fist?
Oh,
Iron Fist.
really? You think so?
He's not a DC guy, and he's doing DC on this one.
So the reason being, again, if Batman knows who he is and can plan, he'll beat Iron Fist. But you tell me if you don't know this guy has a fist that can punch through any object, you go to block it, what happens?
You lose a heart.
Well, you know,
You're gonna lose you're gonna break everything in your arm trying to deflect that.
but we all know how badass Sabretooth is. And remember, Sabretooth made his debut in Iron Fist with Iron Fist beating him.
Yeah,
But I'm gonna bow to that because
that's fair.
I don't know Batman like you do. I think that's everybody's on the DC side. Like, well, if Batman,
Yeah,
if Batman has time to plan, he beats
Yeah,
everybody.
that's the deal.
He
the,
runs through everyone.
the one in canon that you didn't ask is Daredevil versus Batman.
That's
There's a
great matchup.
canon in that Batman hits harder
Mm-hmm.
and moves faster than the Daredevil by bullseye.
Yeah.
Wow.
The only person, like to me, the best matchup, again with no prep, is Captain America, Steve Rogers, versus Batman.
They blew that. They blew that matchup.
That should have been Steve Rogers
Yeah.
because they're at the same tactical level, but he is enhanced human.
He's faster and stronger.
Yes, and
And is more agile.
yeah, again, without any practice, not understanding the person you're against can go 48 hours to 120 hours because like Batman was like conical fighting for 24 hours or 48 hours of gauntlets of people. I mean, he's as close to superhuman as you can be.
Without
Canon.
being it.
Captain America, the original one, is superhuman. And them fighting with him with the shield and Batman with his gadgets, you know,
In the 80s, they said superhuman levels. I mean,
I've got a couple
Yeah.
more if you guys don't mind.
yeah, keep on showing on.
All right, I'm not showing off. You guys are showing off, and I'm impressed. I'm getting a Woody over
I
here.
don't know.
It's hard to see. Don't worry.
Andy, since it drops.
Doctor Fate or Doctor Strange.
Ooh, that would be a really good one.
You know, as a Marvel guy, I want to say Doctor Strange, but every time I see that matchup, everybody talks Doctor Fate. So I don't know nothing about Doctor Fate.
So Doctor Fate is technically a god. So Doctor Fate's helmet of Anubis. Is it Anubis? It's not right.
Anubis?
It's not Anubis. It's a. You know, the helmet itself is the embodiment of the god of order. When Doctor Fate appears, that's not the guy. Doctor Fate's this god. That's you basically.
His
Moon Knight-
essence?
His essence, an avatar.
So he's like an avatar to that.
He's basically an avatar, and he is a
Of a
god
god.
of
I had no idea.
of order. Because you have chaos magic and order. They're constantly fighting. That's why most people will go and say Doctor Fate will beat Doctor Strange. Doctor Strange, Sorcerer Supreme, but he's not god level unless you get into the other realms of where he's done stuff.
Okay, I want to interrupt real quick.
Do not interrupt him.
Orion versus Superman.
Superman's beat him.
Hey, okay, I didn't know.
Very tough fight for him, but Superman's beat him. Orion's actually
He's a
Darkseid's
Kirby
son.
creation, correct?
Oh yeah, no. So Kirby created all the new gods. Darkseid is Kirby. They copied Darkseid.
Is it
and
Darkseid or
made
Darkseid?
Darkseid?
I always say
it's-
Darkseid as well, but
Because
it's
it's
Darkseid.
SEID.
Yeah,
That's
their
why I was
side.
just curious.
But that's where Thanos comes from.
Yeah.
They copied Darkseid.
Absolutely. Well, that's, Century,
Yeah.
Gladiator, Hyperion. I love that.
Yes. No. The whole the Supreme, his group is basically
Justice League.
Yeah, phenomenal comics. And like Stan Lee, well, the Century is what Stan Lee thought Superman should have been: blonde haired, blue eyed, omnipresent type person. I mean, like, and Stan Lee talked about it. Like, there's a bunch of stuff that
His biggest problem with Superman, he said, there's no science behind him. He just takes off. He can just fly. Where he thought, well, Thor twirls his hammer, which propels him, and then he has
but Thor doesn't need the hammer to fly, though.
No, but that
Thor-
was Stan Lee's. But
Yeah.
that's as Thor
But so
evolved,
Superman,
right?
Is an alien.
No, Superman evolved. Superman used to not be able to fly. The original Superman was leap tall buildings in a single bound.
Yeah, he was Hulk.
He was the Hulk. He would jump, and that's what sent him up, and he was able to fly at that point.
I see.
And it evolved over time to just being flight. Like Wonder Woman used to have an invisible jet.
Mm-hmm.
Now she just flies because she's
With invisible panties. It's amazing.
So, Quicksilver or the Flash?
Flash.
Damn.
Yeah, Quicksilver is
Damn.
not
even close.
even close.
Damn.
Nope.
There
They
are
actually battled each other.
yeah.
And Quicksilver, Rabbit on Flash, and he goes, he went down. And he goes, it's over with. But what he didn't realize is the Flash regenerates real quickly. Flash gets up. Oh, really? Knocks him out and carries him off. Yeah.
Power Rangers or Voltron?
Voltron.
Yeah, I was hoping you'd say that. Deadshot or Bullseye?
Ooh. I would give that one to Bullseye
Really?
if it's hand to hand and close.
Wasn't expecting that.
Okay. What about?
The reason so
I wasn't expecting that.
Deadshot is an expert marksman, metahuman. Bullseye is a metahuman marksman with anything,
Yeah.
and he is
Paperclip, card. I seen him kill Electra with a playing card.
yeah, he is
Who's an expert assassin.
bloodthirsty. Yes, he kills for fun.
Yeah.
Deadshot
no
kills for
conscience.
money.
Yeah. Without
Yeah,
a conscience.
my favorite.
You know that's fair. If
Yeah.
you go like that.
If you
yeah.
go that, because like
Yeah.
my favorite matchup was Deadpool or Bullseye and Moon Knight.
That'd be a good
Fucking
one.
Moon Knight effed him up because he, was like, oh, I thought you were a killer, blah blah blah, and he, like didn't take
I'm
into
gonna
the.
have to read that.
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
excited. I don't have
Yeah,
that.
starts fighting and it's like Moon Knight upgraded to antiminium body armor.
Oh really? Oh.
Oh yeah,
that's not
yeah. He
even-
took on the
that's not
Thunderbolts.
even
He's like,
fair.
he's like, oh, what if I'm gonna have to take them on? And it
Yeah, it's
like
not-
there's the best story arc to me for like Moon Knight was Taskmaster, because like
Oh, well, the artwork's amazing, and it was written
Yeah.
really well.
oh no, it was phenomenal. They did such and it continued like I think 3 books. What made that work so well is they wrote Taskmaster at that level of, oh shit, yeah, he is that bad, but he's like, okay, that guy's fucking nuts.
Yeah.
Like he literally says, you have the worst fighting style I've ever had to remember.
You don't care.
He's like, if you think you can take the punch,
Yeah.
you just eat it.
Right.
Who does that?
Right.
And he, took a friggin' arrow to his shoulder.
No, you're.
he's like-
I'm so glad you turned me on to that. I looked a long time. I think it took me a year and a half to find that series, and our friends at Elite Comics had it. I
No,
bought it.
there are so many great small series in Moon Knight that people don't understand how. I mean, like Batman's amazing, but like one of my favorite lines, like Moon Knight, one of the things was like, well, why do you wear white?
I want to see me coming.
I want them to be fearful, and they see me coming. Like there's who is it? It's the identifier or there's a guy that when he looks personifier, he looks at people and he sees their aura and all that and can tell what.
I know who you're talking about.
So he like he'd look at a guy and can tell he beats his wife or whatever.
He masturbates too much.
Yeah, or stuff. Yeah, just weird stuff. And he was talking about when he saw Mark Spector, he's like, well, you're a mercenary. You question yourself, this and that. And Mark swaps into the Moon Knight with the cape, and he throws up. He just gets it's like, oh my god.
I think I know this. I think I've seen this.
Because he's literally the living embodiment of Kanash. He is looking at a god. He's like, he had never seen somebody just transform like that. But each one of his versions, between that to Mr. Midnight to him by himself.
Him fighting Mr. Midnight was my first comic book reading of him, and I absolutely that series I love
Yeah.
it.
Well, that used to be his nemesis.
Well, it was his. Found out it was his brother.
Yeah. Like half brother.
fuck?
So we're
yeah.
gonna switch this up to close it out, and I asked AI to come up with mashups that haven't happened that they think would be phenomenal,
Okay.
and we'll close out with these. I think there's 8 of them.
Well, doesn't mean AI is right. This is whoever programmed AI. Is what their thoughts are. So let's
Captain Marvel or Icon?
I'm taking Captain. Which way? Which Captain Marvel?
It doesn't say. It just says
Carol.
Captain
We're
Marvel.
talking Carol Danvers, or are we talking about the guy that died from cancer? The guy who died from
Luke
cancer
Cancer had quasar bands and
Yeah,
the
he took down Thanos, man. I mean, well, held his own against Thanos,
Yeah.
I should say, right?
which one's Icon? He's the Superman-esque.
I don't know.
I think but I if it's Captain Marvel original,
It says both are powerful characters from different companies, Marvel and DC respectively, who have surprisingly never crossed paths in the comics.
Well, I know Captain Marvel left over 65 tons. I know he can speed like cosmic light, speed of light, and
he
he
technically has cosmic energy.
and he has
from
a
the
he has a
band.
quasar band,
All right.
right?
So we'll go to the next one. Jean Grey or Marvel Boy?
I don't know Marvel Boy, but I know Jean Grey. Are you talking about Jean Grey as Phoenix?
No, I think
No.
they're just talking about
Jean
base
Grey.
Jean.
I'm breaking
Telekinesis against who's Marvel Boy?
I'm breaking his mind over here.
Marvel Boy is a Legionnaire. I'm trying to think what all he can do. He is a very he has some telekinesis. I'd have to give it to Jean Grey.
Because she might turn into Phoenix.
Not even with turning into Phoenix. Like if you pick if you're picking like the teenage Jean Grey from the X-Men, that's probably a fair fight. If you pick the Jean Grey that has been through
Shit.
Dark Phoenix, and all that, and has unlocked her full potential,
Jean Grey.
but she's fucking. I mean, like she could give.
Well, she's
she could give.
mutant,
she could
right?
give
Scarlet
Scarlet
Witch.
Witch a run for
I knew
her
you were
money.
gonna say that.
I think she'd be Scarlet Witch as Dark Phoenix.
So the next
Well,
one
I'm
is
saying without Dark Phoenix, she comes pretty close to Scarlet Witch for her mind, because she can move things and mind manipulate. That's where she outshined Xavier.
So the next one is Ultron or the Sentinels from X-Men.
Well, this goes back into how many Sentinels. Because in theory, if they had a legion, like 1,000, they're going to win because they adapt.
Well, that's the problem. When you fight a Sentinel, they figure out your weakness.
Yeah, but the problem is
And
Ultron's made of
change
antimatter.
They change herself during the battle
to match it, but
to
they
match
can't.
it, unless
they
you
can't,
destroy them right off the bat.
Yeah, but
So it's one-on-one Ultron.
Ultron's going to take it if
Okay.
it's one-on-one. If it's a series, after a while, they'll eventually figure out how to
How
get
to
around
beat him. Which is easy. You hit them both sides of the head.
So one of these I don't know. I apologize. The Fantastic Four or the UFOs?
I don't even know the UFOs.
They're weird. It was more like in the Bronze Age.
It's U-foes.
Yeah. I have to think
UFOs.
Fantastic Four.
Yeah.
And we're talking about the original Fantastic Four.
Yeah. Black Panther or Carnage?
Carnage.
Yeah.
Cold-blooded fucking murderer
Yeah.
with a symbiote.
Yeah, with no
No moral
conscious or
no.
anything.
And way more
Stronger?
strength. Yeah.
Yeah.
Stronger, faster, and tentacles. Horrible combination.
Punisher or Red Skull?
Punisher.
Okay. This is going fast.
Because Punisher's.
We
just
only
gonna
got
shoot
two
him.
more. Two more to close this episode out. Plastic Man or Madrox?
You know, a lot of people say that Plastic Man can beat Mr. Fantastic. What do you know about Plastic Man that I don't know?
So Plastic Man.
Because to me, he was always a goof.
He is, but the problem is, like, they canonize that he is actually made of 100% plastic. He has no organic material in him. There is no brain structure.
How do you melt? Can you melt him out? Can
You
melt him?
you can melt him, but he'll reform. He's pretty much immortal.
That's
Like
interesting.
unless if you destroyed every single atom that he's made of, that's how you get rid of him.
Mm-hmm.
But they brought it up like he took out the Martian Manhunter, because the Martian Manhunter can't do anything with his mind, and he has complete control of his molecular structure, so you can't phase him. So I mean, he's actually like he's a goofball, but when you get down to the base level, he could be one scary individual if he wanted to be.
I don't even know who Madrox is.
Is it Magog?
Madrox.
Yeah, Madrox.
Madrox. I'm trying to think who that. I'd have to look that one up.
So the last one is Moon Knight or Etrigan. Etrigan.
I don't know what Etrigan is.
Oh, the
Demonic.
demon. He's the demon from he's the one that always speaks in rhymes. He's yellow with the red eyes. Trying to think who the human is.
I don't know nothing about it. I just the last book. I'm still waiting for the new one came out. I saw Moon
So
Knight
technically,
get whipped by a normal Asgard. Well, an Asgardian. So
yeah,
that
but the
kinda,
moon wasn't out.
We had it in a boxing ring.
But yeah, he figured out he didn't realize he was an Asgardian.
Yeah, he didn't. Yeah, he just. I
He
mean, he was
assumed
whooping.
he was
He was
dead.
whooping him. Then the guy gets up. He's like, "What?" Yeah.
That,
So
yeah, the demon would technically beat Moon Knight the
You
first
think so?
time around. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's
Well,
way
but that's right. But he's been in hell with Mephisto.
Yeah.
And he's able to.
superhuman strength. I mean, it comes back to, I've always wanted them to bring back the Fist of Kanash, or play around with that with Moon Knight, where is he superhuman strength?
He is now.
Now,
when
but-
the moon comes out, he can lift
Yeah.
up to 10. Last I saw was 10 tons.
Yeah.
But things have changed in 20 years.
Well,
for me.
my favorite one was the West Coast Avengers when he got teleported and there's 1,000 moons.
Right.
And Kanash is like, what are you doing?
There's two more that I didn't see. I apologize, folks.
Oh, he's
But
holding
when-
back.
When you finish up, we're going to ask you. We're
One.
both going to ask you one.
Okay. Iron Man or Green Lantern?
What version of Iron Man and what version of Green Lantern?
is so powerful, though. Because Green Lantern's kind of like on a par with Silver Surfer, is he not?
Pretty close.
I'm
Like if you're talking Hal Jordan in his prime, and your standard Iron Man with no modifications,
I gotta take Green Lantern.
I think Green Lantern on
He's
that
on par
one.
with Silver Surfer.
Green Lantern? Dark Claw or Loki Joker?
I gotta take Loki.
It's
As
not
Dark-
Loki, it's Loki Joker.
Oh, I don't know. I don't know who Loki
I don't know who
Joker
It's
is.
Joker and Loki's armor.
Um,
And Dark Claw is basically DC's Wolverine.
Yeah.
He's
I
got
would
healing
I would
powers.
say Joker on that.
Those are the only ones I had.
All right. Yeah, one for me and one for Larry.
One for you, one for Larry.
Yeah. Or
Normal
Fair
and gay.
Yay.
Humpty
Is
Dumpty.
that yours?
It's not mine.
It's mine.
Okay.
Are we doing OGs first?
I'm gonna do OGs first. I'm trying to think of one that's pretty has to make him think. Odin, the Allfather versus Zeus.
Kratos.
I'm going to take Odin because I've seen Thor beat Zeus,
In comics?
and Odin is a warrior, where Zeus is. I'm not saying he's not a warrior because he had to kill everybody to become who he was.
He's metrosexual.
but he's all father. So I think the power level. I'm going to give it to Odin.
Larry,
Oh boy.
our parachum, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles
Oh snap!
versus the Fantastic Four.
I mean, I've got to take the Fantastic Four. I mean, the Ninja Turtles just have martial art abilities. I mean, they're powerful.
And the Turtles.
And well, so they have
You gotta give him.
the culmination of
Even throwing Splinter in.
I would say based on teamwork and camaraderie, I would give it to the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
But they don't have the actual superpowers.
But they don't have actual superpowers.
I still give the camaraderie to the Fantastic Four. I'm going to rebuttal you on that because they've taken out cosmic beings. The Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles takes out rats.
Well, no, the Teenage Mutant Ninja
They
Turtles
take
took
out
out.
that foot.
Well, no, they took out a cosmic being called Krang.
Okay.
It's an alien, which makes him a cosmic being.
Does he? I'm talking like Galactus and people like that.
You know the similarity why it's the Foot Clan and versus so
Yeah,
Teenage
no,
Mutant Ninja Turtles is a spoof of
The Fantastic Four.
No, Daredevil.
Oh,
The ooze that made Daredevil also made
yeah, I've heard that.
the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. It's canon.
Yeah.
You have the hand,
Yeah.
which is the assassin clad that Daredevil fights,
Yep.
and that's why the Teenage Mutant Ninja fight the foot.
Yep.
It's the opposite end
It's
of
a
the hand.
spoof, yeah.
Love that.
So what's yours?
Yeah.
For one for
JD.
JD,
One for
OJD.
OJD.
This is probably too easy for him.
Then give it to Larry or Parachon.
Yeah, let's do Parachum
I
then.
don't know these people. Hang on.
Let's do Shazam versus Superman.
I'm gonna butter this one. Butter this
You
biscuit
haven't
up.
finished Kingdom Come yet, have you?
But I've read some
Now,
other
Now,
anime cartoon.
Shazam or Shazams?
Shazam. Captain Marvel, the original Captain Marvel.
Well, you know
was
where I'm going
Shazam.
with that, right?
Well,
Yeah,
Yeah,
there's
he-
not
the
the,
one that
not
was
the not all of them. It's just
Okay.
the one guy.
I mean,
The Power of the Gods.
I gotta give it to Superman. I'm just overall skill and ability. I mean, Shazam's just a little fucking kid.
If
Not when he turns into Captain Marvel, but I know what
he
you're
has
saying.
he has
He
the wisdom of Solomon.
Doesn't ever
So
turn into Captain
technically-
Marvel.
Technically,
He turns into Captain Marvel.
yeah.
Yes.
Captain Marvel is the name of Shazam. That's the actual character's name.
Yeah, he just has Shazam to turn into him.
They Marvel
thought he was-
finally
they-
Marvel finally got the rights to Captain Marvel, and Shazam became Shazam.
Yeah,
It was Captain
because of
Marvel and
that.
became Shazam.
Yeah.
So he was
So-
never a kid.
Yeah, he's a
He was
kid.
But when he says Shazam, he becomes Captain Marvel with all the powers. Like how Thor used to hit his cane and become Thor. Donald Blake would hit his cane and transform into Thor.
Okay.
So in the comics, if Superman doesn't have as the moral code, he wipes Shazam all day long.
Just like if Batman didn't have a moral code,
Yeah.
he'd wreck everybody.
No,
I'm joking.
but yeah. Wait till you finish Kingdom Come, because they explain that there is a tear jerk moment in that makes you understand between the two characters. Because in Kingdom Come, Billy Batson's actually grown up. He's not the kid anymore.
He's Billy Goodson.
No, he's well. So that was something that I thought was very interesting in the comic. Billy Batson grows up. Well, when he's older, he looks like Shazam because in Shazam's form, it's an older version of him. So even when he's not in that form, he still looks like Shazam. But there's a whole
like Clark
story
Kent
arc
looks like
that, like,
Superman?
if it's Superman versus him, and there's no moral code, Superman just wipes him. But being the Boy Scout that he is, read Kingdom Come and you'll understand the outcome.
Okay.
So what was the?
So you got to finish that in the next couple of weeks. So you
Well,
understand
hopefully
this
I'll
one.
finish
So
by the end of the weekend.
What was the real one you were going to ask me?
No, that's the one I was going to ask you.
Well, what was the one you were going to ask of JD? Almost said OG.
Well, there was actually two of them
Yeah, go ahead.
that I wanted to
Throw 'em
ask. So my first one was Iron Man versus
Butt
Batman.
plug or anal beads?
Yes.
Ew. Oh.
The
Neither.
combination. That's how you pull
Ba-ba-ba.
start. Yeah, pull start your dishwasher.
Not that I would
I've
never
got-
know.
Way more questions now that I don't need answered.
Yeah. So first time meeting, Iron Man's whooping the ever loving. You know, because Batman doesn't suit up. He's not capable now.
He wears a suit.
Not an Iron Man suit. Not that he has multiple Iron Man style suits. He's fought the Predator, but he needs that. He needs the time to analyze somebody like Tony Stark. Tony Stark coming in is going to wipe Batman. Right? If there's no prep time, throw in Superior Iron Man, and there's not even a chance. You know, because that's there. I mean, there's different variations of Bruce Wayne, like the Owlman from the
yeah,
whooped hit the
that's-
living daylights out of him because he wore armor. He realized that why I have the technology, I have the knowledge, I have a power suit on.
Owlman or Squirrel Girl?
Squirrel Girl beat fucking Thanos.
She beats up everybody.
But yeah,
She doesn't
She
lose.
she has plot armor that just is impenetrable.
She does not
Impenetrable, yeah.
lose.
So what was the other one?
Well, Laurie stole my thunder, bro, on the Iron Man and Shazam one. I was trying to get us.
So,
I think the best one I
So
came
one
up
of
with.
my favorite story arcs of about like Batman, Superman, and Lex Luthor.
Did you say Buttman?
It's Batman.
It's a good story arc.
Yeah,
It's wrong.
But so Lex Luthor does a smear campaign on Superman, trying to say he's a horrible person, blah blah blah. He's an alien, and Batman corners Lex Luthor in his office and goes, "Listen,
You're a chode.
I don't know what you're thinking, because he's the best of us. And if you're willing to smear him, you come after us. We don't have that
Moral
Moral
compass.
moral compass." And he was like, what? Because, I mean, Batman was like, and then Batman, as Bruce Wayne, started fucking with
Yeah.
LexCorp.
I love
Because
it.
technically, Wayne Corp is bigger than LexCorp.
That's cool.
But it was like, oh shit, I never really thought about that. Like, he was like, dude, if you're willing to do it to the best guy we got, F you. And he started fucking with him. He's like, what's going on to the stocks and all that? It was really, I was like, I never really thought about it like that way. But like, it's like in the movie when he's like, wait a minute, are you trying to blackmail a guy that dressed up as a bat in the middle of the night
To the guy in the car.
to go around beating people up? That's who you're trying to blackmail?
The guy's like, fuck.
Oh, yeah, I didn't think that.
I didn't really think that one through.
Hey, thanks for showing up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it's like trying to blackmail, like Moon Knight.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you really think this through?
Yeah, that's not smart. So it's going to be Hyperion
Okay.
versus Gladiator.
Russell Crowe?
Yeah. The sword doesn't cut it.
Are you not entertained?
I'm going to have to say Hyperion. Because Thunderstrike effed up Gladiator.
He did.
And Hyperion hits way harder. I think Hyperion coming in and just hammering with one hit is going to cause the Gladiators
to shake his
self-doubt.
confidence.
Oh, absolutely.
Okay. So Sentry versus Supreme.
Supreme.
Oh, on that one, I would probably say Supreme.
Would you really?
The only reason, because like Supreme has seen so much, like I think he would literally rip.
He's been in the shit.
He would rip Sentry apart to get to the Void. I
Interesting.
mean, like they were at that. I mean, like Sentry would monologue, and Supreme doesn't wait for monologues. That non-moral code of dealing with intergalactic wars and being able to stop a war. That, I mean, and that was what was so interesting to me about the way they wrote Supreme. Like they covered his whole backstory. He had the Jimmy Olsen and his wife, and they were all killed when he left for a little bit. He went out. He literally stopped galactic wars and had to deal with the consequences if he stalled. Thousands, if not millions, of people died. I mean, almost on the verge of PTSD when he comes back. Then he finds out everybody he ever knew and loved was dead. That type of deal, like when he would see somebody that powerful, I don't think he would hesitate.
He doesn't hesitate. I think my most intriguing matchup would be Hyperion and Guardian. I think it'd be a fantastic matchup.
Okay.
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 Buckwheat here.
Final words of thought. Who's more of a badass?
Me.
No, I'd kneecap you.
I just forgot
I
his
said I'd
name.
kneecap you.
What the
You
fuck's
said
that?
You said you're the baddest guy?
You gonna shoot me in the knee?
It's not a major artery.
We're talking about hands.
No,
Come on, man.
you
You're
said
talking
hands.
about guns.
They're in my hands.
That's not a real matchup, man. You don't have to shoot if you have a gun. You win.
90% of the time.
Who's
Yeah,
more?
Every time.
Who's more of a who's
I'm just saying.
who's more of a badass? Gimli or Legolas?
Oh, Legolas.
Yeah.
Gimli, I love his attitude, but Legolas is
That only counts as one.
superior
Yeah.
fighter, man.
Wow, I was not expecting that.
Oh,
He's a
yeah, no,
superior
the-
fighter. He's quicker, faster. He kills faster. He gets more
At,
kills
and
in.
at range.
Yeah, and he's pretty damn good with a sword.
Fair enough.
You
So,
know-
I don't think Gimli hits him.
thank you for watching this hour-long, 10-minute segment.
We're gonna break it up in 10 minutes.
We did do 58 minutes.
Yeah. Please go like and subscribe.
What was that?
I don't know.
Please like and subscribe
Subscribe.
to the channel.
It helps us.
That's what I said.
Pays
leave-
for our
Sorry, it wasn't
Jordan.
dark. It wasn't dark tonight. Sorry about that.
why?
Well,
We got the dark shades behind us.
I think the best matchup that I gave you guys was probably Spawn or Ghost Rider.
oh, I think you
in my
say
opinion.
Burger King or McDonald's. I was going to ask you was
Yes.
X-Men or Avengers. That was my one.
We talking
Which Avengers and which
Original
X-Men?
X-Men against the 70 Avengers, where they had Thor, Iron Man, Beast, Black
Hawkeye,
right
Panther.
Iron Man and Thor take out 90% of the X-Men.
except Wolverine.
He won with the original.
He wasn't part of the original.
Well, then they win.
Even Wolverine actually. So I'm one of those guys. I liked Wolverine, but he's never been a top.
They have overdone
Right.
him. They
Like,
have
I mean,
overhyped
people
him.
don't understand. Like, yeah, his
Him
bones-
beating Spider-Man in the graveyard. It's a great
Yeah.
comic book.
Yeah,
But there's no way he's faster than Spider-Man. And I'm the whole guy.
And honestly, he's not even stronger
He's
than
faster than
Spider-Man.
me. No, Spider-Man can lift over 10. At that point, Spider-Man can lift over 10 tons. I think he's probably even stronger now.
There's even a time that Wolverine.
And he
was
shouldn't
gi-
beat the Hulk. Go ahead.
Yeah, well, Wolverine was giving Spider-Man shit, and Spider-Man was having a bad day, and Spider-Man just turns and just takes him, just knocks him out the fucking window of the Fantastic Four and sends them, straight through and down.
Did you say Fantastic Thor?
Four.
Oh, I heard
They were in
Thor.
the Fantastic Four, Thor, yeah,
Building.
Thor building.
He said
Yeah,
Thor
Thor.
again.
That second time, I was like, Thor.
Tactician. Damn it, he's a tactician.
Anyway, thank you for watching.
Yeah.
We're gonna stop now.
Hopefully that was entertaining.
And
It
until next
entertained
time.
us.
I enjoyed it.
Yeah.
Be safe.
I gotta pee.